Hello, my name is Mikey Terrell. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I do a lot of things. I work primarily as a pastor for a church where I preach and teach and counsel the people. I also work in construction with my father's company, and we build houses and also rent those houses with Airbnb. I like working for my dad, but I also do like, because I've learned the entrepreneurial spirit from him, to have my own thing where I can accomplish my own dreams and see things that I dream about come into reality. That's what I love about construction, that you can dream of something and then actually see it, and then actually see somebody live in it and benefit from it. I think that's the biggest thing that I like from construction. Although, though I also pastor, I love to see when something that I teach helps somebody in their life, helps somebody in their marriage, helps somebody with their kids. I always assumed that I would one day run the company and try to make it bigger, make it better and greater, and do bigger houses and maybe hotels or neighborhoods. But when I got to college and I began studying construction and being around architects and seeing people who were really passionate about it, I started to drift away a bit. And at that time, I really began to be strong in my faith. And so I realized that after studying construction, I wanted to learn more about the Bible, learn from the experts, from the people who hold the highest degrees in those areas. So I decided to go to seminary after university, and I got to see just the scope of how much you can learn about God and the Bible and people. I learned about missions, and that's what kind of connected me to Spain. Is I met people who were over here as missionaries, and and that's how I got here. Right now, my day is still my weekly schedule is still constructing, because I've only been here for a few weeks now, and it's difficult with the time change. Right now, I try to allow Sundays to be the day where I record my sermons to send back to the States. I go to a church or to somewhere pretty in Sevilla, because there's a lot of them, record my sermon, upload it, edit it in Final Cut, send it to the people, they broadcast it, and then I try to rest the rest of Sunday. Also, the afternoon for Thursdays is the time where I try to do any kind of counseling. If anybody from the church wants to speak, couples, I try to dedicate my afternoon to that, because that's the time that the people in the States are awake. There's a 7-hour difference in between Spain and the States. We're ahead of them right now. So the afternoons is when I get to speak to them. And then the afternoons are also when I try to do anything related to construction. Right now, we don't have a whole lot of projects, so I don't have to do anything but answer a few emails and make a few calls to banks or to clients. What we like to do now is explore the city. We're really trying to understand the cultural makeup of the city, where the artists go, where people do the live music, the best restaurants. We do love to visit the restaurants. Well, right now we have a bunch of different favorites. Our favorite restaurant is Casa Paco. To me, it's in Nervión. And it's the best restaurant I've ever been to, in my opinion. When I eat the food, I feel like it slowly travels down my body, and it's just amazing. They have the best salmorejo I've ever had. I know it's a bit giddy, but I love going to the Plaza España to just look at it and walk around, hear the people playing the guitar, and just the whole area of the park and everything. I love flowers and everything like that. I still am just trying to discover the different spots where the culture happens, where people do sports, where just to understand the city better, and so that we can be a good influence to it. Normally have to study most of the time on my computer. It's on the computer most of the time. And being at home in your pajamas in a dark room is not always the most motivating, inspiring place. And so coming to a co-working where there's great light, there's a lot of light and it's bright, and there are people working and there's energy and there's inspiration going on. You see other people, keeps me motivated to do what I'm doing, keeps me awake. And so it's just a way better atmosphere to be productive and to also build community with other people who are like-minded like you are.